Yo, what's going on? In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make element craftable on your server. As you can see, we have element here that we are able to make using 10 metal ingots, and I'm going to be showing you the code that I use to actually do this on my server so that you can apply it to your own Ark server on the PS4 or on any other console, so stay tuned.
It's been a cold winter and it's lasted far too long.
If you want to get your Ark PS4 server set up in minutes instead of messing around in the Nitrado expert settings for hours, then go to arkps4servers.com/settings. Here you'll find downloadable settings codes that you can easily copy and paste to the expert mode settings of your Nitrado server and get your server set up ASAP. And if you want to get more players on your server and grow your community, then you can add your server to the site by going to arkps4servers.com and grow your community today. Yo, what's going on? I'm Jay Cartere from arkps4servers.com, teaching you how to be better. And I've received this question a few times on my videos of people asking me how to make element craftable. I made a video on how to edit item crafting costs. I highly suggest you check that out if you want to edit anything except from element, as that video will show you a much easier way to do it, because there's a website that you can basically use that generates the code for you. But on that website, they didn't have element as an item that you could edit the crafting costs of. So in this video, I'm going to actually go through the code and show you how to use it, how it works, and how you can do what I showed you earlier on, which is basically make element craftable on your server for whatever items you want it to be craftable for. For example, you can use metal or polymer, or how much polymer, how much metal, all that sort of stuff we're going to show you right now. I do quickly want to let you know that element will be craftable in the tech replicator. I haven't seen it be craftable in any other crafting bench, but you can look into this yourself or leave a comment down below. Let me know what else it can be crafted in, because it didn't show up in the smithy, but it showed up in the tech replicator. So once you get to that, you'll be able to craft element, but you also need element to actually turn on the tech replicator. So then this doesn't make it super unbalanced for people just being able to create element from day one, but it does give people who have element the opportunity to make more element in an easy way, so you don't have to go and do boss battles. So let's get into the code. First, I'm going to bring you into the Nitrado interface. If you haven't watched my video on how to use expert mode, definitely go and check that out. That will help you out a lot, and it will help you understand how to actually import codes like this into your server. So this is the code. Now, I was asked to make a code like this a month or two ago by a client that hired me to basically make it so they could craft element on their server for 10 berry bush seeds. So I did that, and now I have basically the basic code to show to you guys. If you want to hire me to make a custom code for you so that you can craft element for with a certain material at a certain quantity, and you don't want to do it yourself, then you can contact me using the contact us page on arkps4servers.com, and that is basically over here. If you go to arkps4servers.com, let me quickly show you, and you go down to the bottom, you'll see the contact us page, or if you go to arkps4servers.com/contact us, so it's contact-us, it'll bring you here. So here you go. Here's where you can request custom codes like this, and then we'll discuss the pricing and that sort of stuff. So let's bring up the code again. This is what we got. Let's full screen it, because this is a very, very long code. So we have config override item crafting costs equals open brackets item class string equals, and then here we have open quotes primal item resource underscore element underscore C. So this is the item that you want to be craftable on your server. So that's where you put this, and here we have element. So this is the code that you want for crafting element. Then we have a comma, base crafting resource requirements equals open brackets, another bracket, resource item type string equals open quotes primal item resource underscore metal ingot underscore C close quotes. Now this basically is the resource that you'll need to craft the item, and we are using metal ingots right about now, and I'll show you where you can find this code to basically change it to whatever type of material you want. So here on the Ark wiki, I'll put a link to this in the description. You can come here and go to expand. You can basically search for any material you want. The Ark wiki is a little bit weird. Sometimes you'll search for it and it won't come up. You'll have to just search Google and search Ark wiki, but if you type in polymer Ark wiki on Google, it'll take you to the right page on the Ark wiki. So here we go. We've opened up the spawn command, and here we can see the actual spawn commands, spawn codes for this resource. So here we get this primal item resource underscore metal ingot, and these usually start with primal item resource. So that's where you'll start your copying until you get to the end of the word. So this is primal item metal ingot. So we've got that, and we put that here, and then we've got a comma after that. Then we got base resource requirement equals 10. This is the amount of metal that you'll need to craft one element. So if you wanted to make this 20 or 1 or whatever, you just change this number here, and that will actually change the quantity that you need to craft this item. Then we've got a comma. Then we got B, crafting requires exact resource type equals false, close brackets, and then we've got 2 more brackets after that. So these codes end with 3 brackets. Make sure you remember that. Just copy everything that you see here and everything will be fine. So this crafting requires exact resource type basically refers to, for example, if you had the resource that craft the item be something like cement and paste, there are different types of cement and paste, and because this is set to false, if a recipe required cement and paste, you'd be able to use cement and paste or acatina paste. I think those are the only 2 pastes, but you'd be able to use substitute items that basically have the same properties. So that's what this means. I'd suggest just leaving it at false. There's no point setting it to true unless you have a recipe that says you need cement and paste and you don't want people to use acatina paste or anything like that. You're like, no, you have to use cement and paste. Then you'll set this to true, but I just leave it how it is. And this code, if you copy that using Control and A and then use Control and C, if you're on Mac, that's Command and A and then Command and C, we can actually bring that into our server here. I'm not actually going to paste it again. Well, you know what, let's paste it again to show you how to do it. It's Control and V, that will paste it here. It should paste on one line if you're editing it in a text document. And this is the same line here, so I'm just gonna undo that. And basically you have it here, you save it, and you wait 10 minutes and you restart your server. As I said before, check out the how to use expert mode video if you don't know how to basically use codes in this end of your server and how to use expert mode. But this code will enable you to craft element on your server using a tech replicator. Now, I hope this video has helped you out. If you got any questions or any other tutorials you want me to make, please leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching and liking and subscribing. I'll see you in the next Ark PS4 server tutorial. Peace out. If you want to rent your own Ark PS4 server, I recommend renting one from Nitrado. Go to jaycartere.com/Nitrado and use the coupon code JayCartere for 10% off. Now, if you go through that link, it does help out the channel, so please definitely do that. I use Nitrado servers for hosting my servers, and it's also the official provider of Ark PS4 servers. So definitely go to jaycartere.com/Nitrado and use code JayCartere to get 10% off your Ark PS4 server.
It's been a cold winter and it's lasted far too long. So all this warmth I share with you.